Pass my butt, freaky bitch, nothing. Joe Biden, I wanna on the president.
Joe Biden, I want to on a president.
Glorilla tells women to be toxic for the rest of their 20s. Don't get in your 30s thinking you can just slash some tires. You're too old for that now.
Hey, ladies, how on you? When I'm gonna call my twin, and I just want to let y'all know, be toxic for the rest of your 20s. You only get one life. Live your toxic 20s. You never get to be 20 years old, 21, 22, 23, 24, none of that ever again in your life. Be toxic, because don't get in your 30s thinking you could just go slashing tires and doing all this crazy shit. You too old for that now. You too mature. Be toxic for the rest of your 20s. And if you delusional, turn that shit up a notch. Enjoy the rest of your 20s. You only get to do this shit one time.
You could have said like you can make mistakes in your 20s and like you learn from them, so try everything. Not toxic.
Yeah, the don't be afraid to fail could be a nice thing. Hey, it's okay to not be perfect in your 20s.
Living by that word isn't gonna result in good things.
And real shit, it goes without saying, I think people would look at this and go, well, that's bad advice. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But there are millions of little girls
that will listen to that.
That look up to her.
100%.
There are people that will listen to that and be like, yep, I'm gonna turn it up a notch.
She's acting like you gotta be toxic at one point in your life. Like, that's what I was saying, do all the drugs now and then just don't do them when you're 30. Well, by doing the drugs, it's kind of like messed you up in your 30s now.
Whether you want to call it black culture or hip hop culture, let's look at the other side. Look at Taylor Swift. It's all up and sweet, and she's not dressing provocatively, and she's got millions of people watching her. You don't see it from other genres. This is something that's prominent in the hip hop. This isn't gonna affect her reputation at all. I very recently heard this statement that I was like, damn, that's a bar. A lot of people now are getting famous, but just because you're famous doesn't mean you're smart. People who become famous or popular online think that, well, because I'm popular, I must know more than the average person, or I must simply be better or wiser, or this would be an example. She genuinely said that thinking like, oh, this will be kind of a funny, like, ha thing. But it's like, just because you're famous, you can still be an idiot. I'm living proof. And this is the Sexy Red and Sukihana Hood Rats.
I keep fucking niggas up. PJ Leaks, little bitch.
Throw that ass, you know you a hoe. Up and down, that booty gon' go. I'm twerking on your baby daddy, he finna lick my booty hole. I'm looking sexy, I'm looking fine. No broke boys, can't waste my time. My thumb showing my booty, poking my pussy wet. I need a panty line. Get ghetto bitch, so you know it's wet. Sexy. I never heard that my coochie wet. It's the best. I ride dick and I throw it back. On the way, you wouldn't even know what to do with that. I'll finna shake this ass, cause my bills is due. You know I
Cause my bills is due.
She ain't loose. He ate my ass in my track car, cause Suki got that juice. I'm fucking Kayla man, and I'm fucking Kiki's too. Puss asshole. Hood bitch, I fuck like a pro. Nutty all in the ass nigga throat. When I fuck a nigga, I fuck him on the low. Be quiet. Lost my virginity and turned into a hoe. My coochie juice and his dreads, that's why he smell like cat. You can block my number, but he still gon' eat my ass. He just paid for my titties, that's why you bitches mad. I suck dick like a champion when he put the perk in my ass.
Lost my virginity and turned into a hoe. I'm stuck on that one still.
I had to stop it after the perk in my ass while eating the booty or something.
Throw that ass, you know you a hoe. Up and down, that booty gon' go. I'm twerking on your baby daddy, he finna lick my booty hole.
What are those?
Okay,
Can we give a shout out to the girl in the back? What is that?
just wear your underwear at that point.
Well, my thing is, that don't even look good.
Got mauled by a bear.
Does anyone like that look?
Well, the hood rats do.
You're right.
But people would say like, okay, then why can guys constantly rap about girls doing the same exact thing that they're rapping about? But it is a bit different, I would say.
There is a double standard between men and women, especially when it comes to music.
It's just viewed differently, so it just seems a bit like, oh wow, like seems out of place a bit. But that's just me.
I'm just looking at the ass in the back thinking like, it don't even look good. It's too much. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. I love ass.
No broke boys, can't waste my time. My thumb showing my booty, poking my pussy wet. I need a panty line.
Oh yeah, that don't look right.
Like,
okay, yeah, that doesn't look right.
come on, man.
The thighs don't even match the cheek ratio.
It doesn't look human. It looks alien. Fellas, who wants this?
One in the chat if you want that.
Hood rats, they love the hood rats. Hellcat, fuck them in the
Who's they? Who's they? Who's they?
Who's they? Who's they? They're not even in the video.
It's nobody I know.
It's the fact that the people are going through the drive-thru and they literally are just filming in front of it.
Yeah, you're pulling up to the Popeye's drive-thru.
You see Sukihana and Sexy Red throwing it back.
That's Sukihana?
Hellcat, fuck them in the Hellcat.
I fucked them.
Hellcat, fuck them in the Hellcat. My booty hole brown, my coochie pink. I ain't never heard that my coochie stink. My cum clear, yo cum green. I'm throwing ass, I'm making the scene. Sexy, ratchet hoe, but I feel like Kim Kardashian. My pussy good, that's why a bitch stay pregnant.
See, I'm just taking it for what it is at this point.
She just flexed pregnancy.
Tell Joe Biden I wanna suck on the president.
Piece of that.
Joe Biden, I want to suck on the president.
Joe Biden I wanna suck on the president.
That's not even a bar.
That's what I'm saying.
Real niggas love wretched bitches. Y'all ain't killing my man, so I went and bought him switches. Bow. We got matching Glocks with a 30. He finna beat this coochie up and do a bitch dirty. Bitch, it's Friday, I want a perky. Make my nigga mad just so he can murk me. Throw that ass, you know you a hoe. Up and down that booty.
I think we get the
Whoa. This is toxic rap.
I'm looking sexy, I'm looking fine. No broke boys, can't waste my time. My thumb showing my booty, poking my pussy wet. I need a panty line.
I see why they booked. She's big.
It's a big ass.
She's huge.
Drake decided to take her on tour. Drake.
So you saw her live.
I saw her live and it was ass and she looked like she didn't care. She had her shirt malfunctioned and then was just kind of holding it the whole time. It was just kind of like, it didn't look like she cared to be there. I was like, man, you're opening up for Drake.
Was she sexy?
No. She was red though. But I guess that's the brand, is I don't give a fuck. I'm ghetto, I'm ratchet, I'm a hood rat.
I mean, I guess the same way I could listen to 21 Savage and then I just still go eat my dinner, go about my day like nothing happened.
But I don't know. Is it different for girls? I don't know.
Personally, I think it is because women have a huge responsibility in terms of society for recreating, raising the next generation of kids. Motherhood, it's a huge undertaking and a huge responsibility for the country. It's like all the women.
And she's flexing about always being pregnant. Guys can listen to the shaking ass and fucking bitches, but most of these guys can't just go pull bitches like that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why it's like, we can listen to that like, yeah, I want to fuck bitches too, but fuck, if I really want to fuck a bitch, I gotta death. But as a girl, you can just shake your ass in front of anybody and just get it going.
Yes.
I don't think they're.
So that's why I think it's a little bad if you're just letting the girls continue to be a little too extra because you have some, underage girl doing some stuff like this in high school. Yeah, you're gonna, I don't know. I just think there could be some damage done to the younger people. I'm not really worried about if you're 18 to 24 want to act how you want to act, but I just be getting more curious for what this is gonna do to the young girls.
The sexual liberation and the sexual free thing is great and all, but it benefits the men more than it benefits the women. Let's keep it $150. It's predominantly black women. If we're keeping it at $250, it's girls for sure. And then it's like, what girls? It ain't a Taylor Swift crowd.
It's niche though. It's like the hood rat niche.
Another Sexy Red song. Take a wild guess what it might be about.
Booty holes.
Face down, ass up, wrong hoe, nigga, that's my butt. Freaky bitch, nut in my guts, you can pull my hair, but don't mess it up. Long weave down my bag, bitch, I'm grown, I shake this ass. I'm young and turned, y'all old ass.
Wait, the beat kind of hard.
Oh, really?
Stroke it deep, make me cream, what's up with some ding-a-ling? Tell me so I know it's real, he fucked me off a parky pill. Rub a nigga, do a drill, pump this coochie on his grill. Rub a nigga, do a drill, pump this coochie on his grill. Face down, ass up, that's the way I like him fuck. Rip his head, chunk it up, twerk it while he throw them buck. Big wheels on the truck, Kelly with the doors up. Big stones on his grill, lick my coochie, froze it up. Like,
Okay, the beat went crazy.
The beat is super hard.
I'm sorry.
It's a hard ass beat. I'm pissed that, again, I'm not really hating on her. I'm just saying I wish someone else had that beat.
That shit was
I not want to hear no me off this perky pill. Like, ooh, ooh.
You know what I'm saying? The 808 exists in the lowest chakra of your body. The majority of content that's related to the 808 is killer or sexual content. The original 808s was even off pitch. So that meant it's an actual sound in the track that you don't realize is there that is fucking your entire frequency. And now, today, every time I hear a car come out, it's 808. But if you think about African music and hip hop and what we was breakdance to, it was light.
The percussion.
It was upbeat. It was the drums. Now it's like, and all of this is a bigger, and it's like, Man, you know, at this point, it's like they should have killed me when I said George Bush don't care about black.
You could like discredit Kanye. Well, he said this about his people, so everything he says is bad. It's like, well, you can say bad things and also say true things. What do y'all think about the whole music, satanic energy, the 808 beat tempo messes with your energy and brainwashes you? What do y'all think about that?
Because I've seen stuff like where Shane Dawson has broken down like why we get hypnotized by some of these pop songs, and they said there's like a frequency used in all of these like top 10, and it will subconsciously make you like this sound regardless if you like any other type of genre of music. So
I definitely think that there's some sort of science behind frequencies, and maybe like artists strategically put some in songs that I don't know about stuff like that, but I have watched YouTube videos on like certain frequencies, like listen to this and it'll help with that.
I mean, when I look at like the optical illusions in a book and see how easy it is to like just confuse our brain and just trick us, same thing goes for the deeper. There's our conscious self where all of us are here aware, but then there's a subconscious where we just do things off of our own habits already ingrained in our head. So I'm sure there's those frequencies can do more to the subconscious that we then bring forward.
That's exactly what I was thinking, which is you might not overtly watch this and be like, I'm gonna go be a hoe now and shake my ass. But the things that they're saying and whatever the beats, number one, it's now stuck in your head.
Yeah, correct.
And subconsciously, your mind's repeating either words, phrases, or whatever. And now your actions are then dictated by your subconscious. I even have a book on this, which I haven't read. Our behaviors are not based off of our rational forefront conscious mind. Everything's based off our subconscious.
Yeah, why does it seem like there's only one Taylor Swift type of artist, but 10 Sexy Red? Like,
why is that? What do young girls want? They want to feel pretty. They want to feel like they have meaning. They want to have attention, or they want to feel like they belong. How do you do it? Oh, I mean, shake my ass.
Yeah, you start doing something to the young guys as well, where it's like, I'm so exposed to just girls doing this, where again, it's hard for them to, how do they not objectify girls when it's like, no, you need to be shaking your ass if you're with me. No, we're at the party. What are you doing? Shake some ass. Like,
that's not the best way to get attention either.
Yeah, and it's doing something to the guys and the girls, so.
Big Sexy Red.
Big Sexy. And then her ad lib like at the concert was like, sexy. And they would just play on the fucking thing.
Face down, ass up, wrong hoe, nigga, that's my blood. Freaky bitch, nut in my guts. You can pour my hair, but don't mess it up. Long weave down my bag, bitch, I'm grown, I shake this ass. I'm young and turn your old ass mad. I'm young and turn your old ass mad.
Because you got the guys even there just like.
I mean, he's bouncing on the ass.
Yeah.
Hey.
Down my bag, bitch, I'm grown, I shake this ass. I'm young and turn your old ass mad. I'm young and turn your old ass mad. Stroke it deep.
Yeah, your old ass is just mad.
Some ding-a-ling. Tap me so I know it's real. He fucked me off a perky pill.
Put me off this perky pill.
And they have the Sukihana, give me a perky, it's Friday, I need a perky.
I didn't know what a perk was. I still don't really know what a perk is. I just fucking learned right now. Percocet.
It's a narcotic, right? Yeah, it's a narcotic.
Is it a pain
It's like a
killer?
painkiller. Yep, they give people that after like surgeries and stuff.
Coochie on his grill. Rubber nigga do a drill. Pop this coochie on his grill. Face down, ass up. That's the way I like him fuck. Rip his head, chunk it up. Twerk it while he throw them bucks.
It's like gang violence, drug use, sexual, and this is the hottest shit. Damn.
Yeah, I need to listen to more Sexy Red. I've only listened to 2 songs. Cause yeah, it's true. Back in the day, they used to just have the drums and the hip hop, the hibbity, the hip hop, all upbeat, and it's
Yeah, you go to a concert and
it's like, oh shit.
it's shaking your rib cage type.
It is different, and it's like, well, I don't know what that means exactly. Is that just because music evolved and people evolved and like different things now? Because back then people weren't acting how kids are acting now. So could be a lot of different things. Huh?
Let us know your guys' thoughts in the comments below.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Sexy.